morning, my name is Johana Patiño. This is evidence number 8, video my job, of learning activity number 2. This is report, resource variables from evidence number 7. Introduction. This report takes all information from the answers collected by the survey development according evidence number 5. Its purpose is the interpretation of data obtained by the application of survey resource market to German population, according to sampling plan, and recognize every answer, tabulate and graph them in order to get the interpretation, in such a way that we can conclude if the objectives were got it or fails were found to correct them and make a better plan. Now then, we present to you the survey, the descriptions and evidence of the application, the positive aspects, negative aspects to consider, tabulation and graphing, and finally the conclusions that this interpretation led us to get. Description of the implementation of the application of the survey. In order to select people to be surveyed, Facebook was the social network chosen because it's the most used by people located in the age range selected in the sampling plan. The profiles were not chosen at random. They were specially selected for the place of residence, their age, their nationality, every item to the sampling plan. The survey was prepared through Google Docs in order to give confidence to respondents in it, and this was sent individually to each person, explaining its purpose and how long time it will take to answer it. The survey had positive acceptance. It was answered by 13 people out of 20 chosen for the application. Email address was the only personal mandatory data in order to verification and validation of the answers. The answers were saved in the same Google document to make the edition task was faster, taking advantage of the tools provided by this application. English is the most spoken language around the world and is the second language in Germany. Because of this, the survey was sent in English. The survey ends by collecting all the answers through the Google Doc tools. Results obtained by the collation of information. 65% of the population surveyed gave us complete answers to each question asked. 100% of respondents consumed fruits with regularity. Great majority knows banana and it's included in their diet. Europeans have high quality standards, and because of this they prefer to consume natural fruit, which open the door to create strategies that allow the position of an added value to the fruit and be accepted by a market where the natural fruit is the best option. 90% of respondents take their fruit to place away from home, which is maybe the opportunity to create an easy to take away product to that conserves the properties of natural fruit and its sustainable and friendly packaging with the plant, because a lot of people use containers and or plastic bags to transport their fruit. Analysis of the comparison between obtained results, the sampling plan, and the proposed objectives. Our goal is to position the Colombian banana in the German market, and the results show us that this fruit is one of the most desired by the Germans, and foreigners settle down at the country. We can estimate how much could be the average of products to be sold from the frequency of consuming and selling attainable goals through market strategies, taking into account the consumption data that has been observed in this survey. The Germans take away their fruits in plastic containers or ecological bags, which create the opportunity to position a product with added value and friendly packaging so that they can continue to consume their fruits anywhere. Positive aspect to highlight. The excellent attitude of the respondent. The easy way of the question for the survey. Google Docs tools for the application of survey. To be able to reach a foreign audience through the internet and social networks immediately and effectively. Negative aspect to take into account. Although the internet is a very effective tool to reach an audience, the survey person to person can ensure that more people are surveyed. Some people distrust links fearing they are virus that steal their information. In any question, we consider asking to respond if they knew the origin of the fruits that they consume. Never in a question, we consider asking to respond if they knew the origin of the fruits that they consume. I repeat the item twice, sorry. Okay. This is the market research survey. This is the question. Question number 1 is, do you eat fruits frequently? The answer yes, got 22% in 12 answers, and maybe just one answer, and this is the 8%. Question number 2, what kind of fruits do you prefer? Banana has 4 answers. It was a 31%. Apple also has 4 answers, also has the 31%. Strawberry, just 1 answer, and this is the 7%. Another one, it got 4 answers, and it was the 31%. The question number 3, how often do you buy these fruits? Every week, 2 answers. This is the 77%. Every day, just 2 answers. This is the 8%. And twice month. Sorry, I was wrong. Question number 3. How often do you buy those fruits? Every day, just 2 answers. It was 15%. Every week, 10 answers. It was 77%. And twice month, just 1 answer, and it was just 8%. Question number 4, which is a best option for you? Everybody answered natural fruit, 13. It was 100%. Number 5, do you take fruits to your work or another place out of your home? Yes, 11 answers. It was 84%. No, just 1 answer, and it was 8%. And maybe just 1 answer, it was also 8%. 6, if your answer is no, please tell us why. Because fruit provided at work, just 1. The same person that said no before, the question before. 7, if your answer is yes, which is the best way to take away your fruit? Plastic container, 2 people. Paper or biological bag, 3 people. Both previous option, 2 people. And just fruit or another option, 3 people. Okay, now we have conclusions. Consider that banana is the fruit that we would like to be positioned in the German market. We could conclude that German people prefer it and consume it mostly than other fruits. Unfortunately, we didn't get to know if the respondents think about the country origin of the fruits before to show them. Germany is a country where the majority of people consume fruits at least once a week. Another portion of the citizens was today, guaranteeing an average sale per week and giving us the opportunity to create a strategy for selling banana every day. And this way we could increase sales of our product. Now, we must start to work in order to create and edit value product according to the needs that we observed in the store.